So today I'm going to be talking about the newest addition to the Nuface family. It's this little mini Nuface device. It's called the Nuface Fix. I picked it up during the spring Sephora sale. I've used it a bunch of times and I want to just share my thoughts on it. Hi everyone, welcome back. It's Melissa, and let's just quickly jump right into this review. I'm going to tell you right off the bat that I haven't used it as much as I thought I would, and that was kind of my concern initially with the bigger, more expensive device. It's a lot of money to sink into a product that maybe you don't use as much as you think you're going to use, which is why I wanted to start off with this smaller, more affordable product, which is about $150. So picking it up during the Sephora sale, I got 20% off of it, so it made me feel like it was a better deal in that regard. I'm going to go ahead and insert the little background clip that is on the Sephora site regarding this device, so you can see what they have to say about it, because there's a very important piece of information in that little clip.
I get asked all the time, what's the difference between your microcurrent facial devices? Well, the answer is simple. They each have a specific purpose. Starting with the Nuface Trinity, which is our bestseller and our hero device. It stimulates the larger surface areas of the face and neck, and it instantly lifts, tones, and contours. The L attachment for eyes and lips is specifically designed to treat the smaller surface areas of the face, precisely targeting crow's feet, smile lines, and eyebrow furrows. This is the Nuface Mini. It has the same great results as the Trinity Facial Trainer, but in a compact, portable size. Just remember, this device isn't compatible with the Trinity attachments. Nuface Fix. It's your instant quick fix. It delivers bursts of microcurrent energy to the surface of your skin, instantly smoothing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Here you can see how our devices deliver microcurrent at every level of your skin. I hope I answered all of your questions, and have an uplifting day.
So one of the things that I did not realize about this, and that's my bad for not doing a little bit more research on it, is that it does not penetrate as deeply into the underlayers of the tissues as the bigger devices do. The bigger devices have a more long-term effect on your skin than this smaller device, and they kind of call this like a line eraser. So you do it and it takes care of surface wrinkles, so it doesn't matter how long you use it, it's never going to have a long-term effect per se on your wrinkles based on that. I haven't used it consistently enough to say yay or nay in that regard, but I wanted to go ahead and give you a quick demo of this and let you see what the results are based on, a single use. I'm going to start off by zooming in pretty close. I have clean skin and nothing on it, so this is just my natural skin. My problem areas are under my eyes. I have a lot of crinkly bits under there, and that's what I was hoping that this would take care of. So I don't have so much crow's feet or lines here. So the key areas that you can use it are around the eyes, you can use it here, and around the mouth. And I thought, great, I have these here that I dislike. I'd like to soften those. And the beginning of some wrinkling here, like just from doing that. And of course, just normal aging under my eyes. I just had my 59th birthday, so I'm staring 60 down in a big way, just as a frame of reference. So let's go ahead and zoom in under the eye area, and I'll just show you a comment on my flaws. Yay me. So I do have crinkly bits under both eyes. I definitely have more on the left side than on the right side, and that's because I like to sleep on my left side. I know to prevent those kinds of wrinkling and aging, you should be sleeping on your back, but you know what? A good night's sleep is more important to me than not having wrinkles. So I do have some wrinkly bits here, and to a lesser degree here. And I do have expression lines here that I would like to soften. Certain lipsticks sometimes creep into there, which, yikes, that's scary. And just the beginning of these vertical lines around my mouth. That's why I thought this might be a good tool. So let's talk about how you need to use this product. It comes with a little like serum, and there's 0.25 fluid ounces in here, which is like half of what you would get in a standard eye cream. So this one from Neutrogena has 0.5 fluid ounces. I don't know why. I do know why they chose to do that, because, you know, they want you to buy more. And it doesn't come, so this is what came in the package, but it doesn't come in a bigger size so that you could maybe save money, which I think is like a terrible mistake. Like, someone really likes this product and they want to continue using this little serum, I think they would want to buy something that's a little bit more cost effective. It does have a little like slanted tip, and what I read online is that it dries very quickly. So I think the strategy here is to apply it, then use the device, apply it, and then use the device. So the device itself has a little charging port, which is great, and this is the on-off button. I'll show you that in a minute. And it is supposed to run for 3 minutes for each time you push that button. So the recommended treatment time is 3 minutes per area. So I think that's great. It shows you that, you know, it kind of times it for you, so you're not just guessing, which would usually mean that I would do less than would be required, because I'm in a rush. So I like that aspect of it. There's no specific way to use it. You can use it this way. You can use it doing circles. You can use it up and down. You can use it in a whole combination. It's not like the bigger device where when you do here, you're supposed to run it up to help give you lift. This, you're just using it like an eraser. I think that's the analogy. So, you know, however you feel would work best for you. So I'm going to go ahead and do a quick demo, and then we'll do some after shots so you can see what you think about, does it work? So I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to apply a little bit of the cream. I'm going to just pat the serum around and start the device. It's very quiet, but it is working. So I'm just going to run it around. It doesn't feel hot or stingy or anything. It just feels maybe a teeny tiny bit warm. I can hear it, and maybe a small amount of like vibrating. Okay, so it turns off after 3 minutes, which, let me just tell you, that feels like an eternity. I did speed up that tape because I thought, whoa, 3 minutes is a long time to watch me rubbing my eye. So let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit closer so you can see it and compare it to this eye, which I haven't done anything, keeping in mind that this eye is the worst of the two. Now, according to the directions, then you're supposed to just leave this on and pat it in, and you know, one would say, is it any more effective than an eye cream? But let's go ahead and do the bad eye. All right, let's go ahead and zoom in here, and I'll try to insert a side-by-side comparison, or a top-bottom comparison might be the best. So I'll also include a snapshot of the before and after that they use on the website, and it looks pretty good there. Now I would say she does not have a huge amount of wrinkles, similar to me, just kind of like a little bit of fine lines here. So here's the takeaway on this. First of all, I think, to do this in the morning on a daily basis, that's at least, like, say, minimum 6 minutes, 3 and 3. If you want to do other areas, just add on. So if you don't have that time in your morning routine, it's probably a non-starter. However, since this is not like something that really builds up over time because it only hits the surface layers, it doesn't hit the deeper underlying structure of the skin, you can just save it and use it for special events or times when you have that time to spend on it. So that's something where an individual would have to decide whether that's really worth it to them. And secondly, are you someone who is inclined to use a device like this? And I've learned a little bit about myself. I'm probably not that person. But I'm glad I had this, and I'm glad I was able to try it out, so that if I ever, somewhere down the line, would decide to upgrade to the bigger one, I know what I'm getting into. So there's that. As far as the results, I'll really let you draw your own conclusions. I think that, personally, the results are subtle and not as dramatic as I had hoped. It's even less so around the mouth area where I have some deeper lines. So I think it's subtle. Yes, it is supposed to, brighten, refresh your eyes a little bit, all those things. Does it work better than just using a really good eye cream or like an eye mask? There's some really excellent eye masks out there that might achieve the same thing. And then thirdly, I'm disappointed this doesn't come in a bigger amount, a bigger volume. So that is kind of sad. I think that's a missed opportunity for the company. I think people will go, oh great, and then they're going to find a cheaper version of like some kind of gel that you can buy in a 4-ounce tube and buy that instead. And it's funny because it's on the website, it says, and here's a pro tip, feel free to use this eye cream anytime, as an eye cream, anytime you want to refresh your under eyes or, refresh an area. Of course, because they want you to use a lot of this. So this is the repurchasable item that is going to continue to bring money into them after you've purchased the device. So let me know down below what you think. Do you think you saw dramatic enough results, if that's something you would be interested in? Do you have the other Nuface device? Do you like it? Do you use it? All these devices, it's all only if you use it. So I'd be really interested in hearing your feedback on this. I think this is a really interesting area of beauty and something that I think is going to continue to grow. And it's something that I am interested in because I think the non-surgical options, even though they can be pricey, they're more attainable for more people than, say, getting surgery or doing continual Botox. I upload videos every Saturday morning, and I'll include a link to last week's video right up here in case you missed it. And if you're new to my channel and just stopping by for the first time, I would love it if you'd hit the subscribe button. That's this little bee icon right down here, and join me for future videos. Thank you so much. Bye!